I'm moving to China. What the
TikTok 面临被禁危机，大量美国网友涌入中国社交软件小红书，意外给中美两国民众创造了面对面沟通的机会。随着不断深入的交流，两边开始了赛博对仗。在这次对仗的过程中，大量真实的中国信息正在不断刷新美国网友的认知。
Hey, U.S. government, you have some explaining to do. So I downloaded the little red book and I made a new bestie. We were just talking about the differences and similarities between China and the US, and she ended up going to the market and sent me a picture of her local market. I picked what was familiar to me and what I knew, and that was corn on the cob. I seen that 1 kilogram, which I found out was 2.2 pounds, was 6.90 yen, 94 cents. What would it be here in America, you might ask? When you do the math, $7. Is this what they don't want us to know?
Somebody can pay $69 a month for water, electricity, internet, and their apartment, and it's a 2-bedroom with a living room, kitchen, 2 balconies, and a middle-sized washroom. That's like 1 month of rent. 1 day of rent in a 1-bedroom here in California. I could work one 12-hour day at $5. I could work 1 day and cover all of my expenses. You gotta be kidding me. Why are we not revolting in America right now?
I don't know, guys. The more I watch RedNote, the more I'm depressed. I just saw a video. The guy was showing his apartment. It was nice. It was so freaking nice. He legit just said, when I pay off my mortgage, it's mine. I don't have to pay anything to the government anymore. So if I lose my job or I retire, we don't have a real estate tax. It is just my home. He owns it. He freaking owns it. What the fuck, America? Are we the only country that has been brainwashed to think that, like, we need to pay until we die? I'm curious.
U.S. government, you done fucked. We are getting to see everyday life in China. U.S. government, you got some splaining to do, because we're seeing videos and their life is looking so much better than ours. You might see the videos where almost everybody eats out for breakfast for like $1, $1.50. Full meal. Have you seen the amount of seafood they're eating? U.S. government, congratulations. We didn't need China's propaganda. We went running towards just their everyday life videos. And that is so attractive. We just noticed the price of their groceries, the quality of their school, the paid for lunch and the full lunch hour at work thing. And seriously, some of their lobster udon noodle situations are cheaper than a Big Mac for lobster.
And I am just so fucking angry. I'm chatting with a new friend in China and their law schools are $798 per year, which just makes me feel so angry because I have like $450,000 in debt just to go to law school. And I'm explaining this extremely fucking bonkers system that we have. And I'm like, this is a slave contract because I'll never be able to pay back these loans.
Something so hilarious about the US government forcing Americans to realize that they live in the bad place and that China pities them. People on RedNote being like, oh, you guys can't afford groceries? That's insane. Oh my God, your MRI was $1,200? It shouldn't be that way, you guys. You guys are humans. You deserve rights. The most hilarious way to push Americans into the hands of like the great superpower that you're so afraid of is for them to just look at the people being nice to them. What a backfire. Like, it's actually, you couldn't write this. You couldn't make this shit up.
94美分可以买1公斤玉米，1.5美元可以吃1顿早餐。在对战过程中，除了中国物价带来的震撼，网友间温暖的互动也改变着美国人对中国的印象。
One thing that I've noticed since being on RedNote for like the last 2 days is how much more advanced the Chinese culture is than what I had in my brain.
So I downloaded RedNote and I'm no longer convinced that we are living in a first world country. There's something really remarkable that I have noticed about most of these Chinese people, even older people, like people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, they look so much less traumatized than most Americans. And kind and gentle these people are, especially in comparison to Americans. Our citizens here are not only like really cold and mean and disconnected and combative.
I just want to show you guys something. That's me having a conversation with someone in China in Chinese. Listen, I know the technology to do this has been around for a while. I'm not a sophisticated person. I'm not college educated. This was not on my bingo card for 2025. This was not on my bingo card. After so long feeling like I've wanted to exist in any other time than this, suddenly it's a wonderful time to be alive.
I am so overjoyed and overwhelmed. I can't believe how many followers and comments have happened already. I tried to read all the comments. I just can't. There's too many. On this app, people are really concerned about my health. You know, I was up late last night. They were curious and worried that I wasn't getting enough sleep. And it felt so good to be loved and supported and cared about. You know, that doesn't happen in my country. This is so wonderful. I'm so glad to be here.